Good morning. I'm Denise, hoteling, otherwise known as Denise Sells Businesses. Um, I got to a meeting early, so I figured now was a good time to discuss commercial leases. So, as a business broker, we do get involved sometimes with negotiations and also review of existing leases, and it amazes me how much that the business owners are not aware of what's in their current lease, how much time they have left on their lease, what their option is to renew their lease. And those issues can become really important when you go to sell your business, especially depending on the type of business that you have. Obviously, if you're work remotely and from home, or maybe have a office location, it may not be as important, though. In order for your buyer to get an SBA loan, they will need a 10-year lease. Now, they can go out and get their own new location and get that lease. But if it's a retail location, it's hugely important because obviously part of the goodwill of the business is the location, and they want to be able to make sure that they're going to have that location for years to come before making the investment in the business. I just read a lease by a seller where if when he goes to lease sell the business, he is going to have to pay an assignment fee of over $30,000. Yeah, $30,000 just to assign the lease to the new tenant, a new buyer. Okay, we tried to argue, well, that's not an assignment. This is an asset sale, not a stock purchase. You're going to get a new lease, but the way that the contract was written was very landlord friendly, and I was not part of the original negotiations. I'm getting involved now at the end, trying to sell the business for the seller, and so we were able to negotiate that down quite considerably. After I did get involved and showed the landlord how it would be a better tenant, more engaged, fresh blood, all sorts of things. And so we were able to negotiate that. But read those leases when you get them, and make sure that there's no crazy language in there about whether you can assign or not assign, what steps you have to go through. Also, options to renew. It's sometimes when you first start in business, you're nervous. You only want to sign a lease for a year or 2 or 3 or whatever, and that's fine. But make sure that you get options, your options, not the landlord's option to let you stay, but your option to let you stay beyond the initial term, because no matter what business it is, whether it's location dependent or not, relocating any business, there is costs and time involved in relocating that business. If you had a large industrial space, imagine moving, all of your heavy equipment and anything that you have built in, all the built-ins that you did when you moved into your location. That's not necessarily your equipment or fixtures. You can't really just move walls and move them to the next location. You're going to have the cost of doing that at the new location, and so ensuring that you have a long-term lease and beyond even maybe what you anticipate that you may need, because at least it's your option. Think about that, when you're going into new leases, when you're going to, maybe you have a lease that's expiring, and now it's time to sign a new lease. make sure you get some options in there. So I hope this was helpful. If you ever have any questions, I do have a commercial real estate background as well. So if you need any help with any of that, I'm more than happy to help you with that. So my email is denisesellsbusinesses.com, and my cell phone is 239-822-8015, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thank you. Take care.